Hello, my wonderful enlightened souls. I have a message for you today. I want you to go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. Let's go ahead and clear the stagnant energy. All right. So, this message that has come through is very, very strong. All right. This message is a message of resilience, a message of keep going. You are on the precipice of something great. Now, right here, we're going to start right here. We have the action card. As I was first introduced to this message, Spirit likes to foreshadow and put things in my own life to be able to show how it's going to reflect for the collective, whether it applies to me or not. And inspiration came through with this action card. Some type of inspiration. You're waiting for some type of inspiration to come and inspire you to be able to not just make the right action, but to make inspired action. You see how beautiful she is dancing in this beautiful, colorful, creative dress? Inspiration is on its way. This inspiration is going to unlock levels of peace in you that you've never seen before. All right? And the peace card came over blossoming just like this because it's going to unlock, it's going to blossom a version of peace from within that you have never experienced before. It is very heavy on something that you've never experienced before, collective, okay? Now, the important focus of this message, where things get a little bit tricky because it's so beautiful. However, just as powerful as this message is meaningful for you to be able to get the part so you can push through, which is why the resilience came in reverse, because there's going to be this inner resilience that you have to keep digging in. It's almost like I felt like for the collective, there is a project, there is a idea, there is a, for some people, I just literally heard picture. There's a picture, so you might be working on drawing, you might be an artist, but there's a picture, or maybe you're a person who like to put things together. There's a picture you have in your mind, and you keep trying and you keep trying to put this picture together, but you've been throttled every which way each moment that you've tried, and it's like you've had to keep restarting and restarting, or you keep getting interrupted and interrupted. And it's because Spirit said that there's something else that you need to dig deep. There's something else that you need to dig deep that you're not seeing. You need to assess. You need to assess. You need to re-look at everything. You need to re-look. Take a broader scope of the situation, of the project. You need to also pay attention to the synchronicities that the universe has been sending you, that your guides, source have been sending you. They have been sending them to you. And right now you are going to be unlocking a new code within your interpretations of these synchronicities. So you're being called to really look. Don't look from the normal perspective that you have. You're upgrading, you're up leveling. So that means it's out with the old, in with the new. Okay? Which is why you have to dig deep, because you already have a vision, you already have a goal, you have somewhere you want to be. You feel the energy of what you want. You just don't know how to get there. And Spirit said they're trying to show you. They're going to illuminate the path, but you just have to be wanting to see what they have to tell you. Also, if we look at my candle back here burning, we can see 333 is the numbers. I have numbers all on my candle. And 333 is indicative of divine support, outer support coming in to help you. some type of outer support, and it's all going to be happening. The bottom of the deck card was growth. You see that time, that clock, not time, but the clock that she has right here. Your growth is only a moment away. It's only a moment away for you to be able to realize what's going on, to be able to see the greater picture. 555. All right. Also want to go ahead and let you know that your solar plexus is calling to be dust off, to be dust off. Your solar plexus is calling for you to work with it. Also, your throat chakra. And with throat chakra coming through, blue is also a significant color. Spiders will also be significant as well. Okay, so now I'm going to be pulling some clarifying cards from my tarot. And we're just trying to find the intentions of where you need to place this energy, what you need to be looking forward to, what it has to deal with, of the synchronicities that you need to be paying attention to. Because if you're needing to relook at something and reassess things and look at things in a way you've never thought of before through a new perspective, we kind of want to know where we should focus in, ask spirit where we should focus in on that. All right, let's go ahead and get these together. Give me a second. Okay, collective. So here's what spirit has given us. They have given us the unseen. They have given us the seen, and where we should find ourselves, hopefully, on the other side of this. Okay, so for the scene, that's where we're going to start off with. So the obvious things that you should be looking forward to is they're letting you know that a new time, a new season has begun. So when that has happened, we always need to make sure that we use that element to our advantage. So we all know that it's starting to get warmer. It's starting to get sunnier. Take advantage of the sun. Make sure that you're out in the sun. And also to remind you that this adventure, that's what they're saying. They said, I heard endeavor, but this endeavor, this adventure is full of promise, okay? It's full of joy. They also want you to think of how your perspective, how you're going through this. As the Page of Wands has come out. The Page of Wands, give this a youthful look. Give this the energy of like when you first got out of high school and you kind of had like the serendipityness about yourself, almost the full energy, but not really, okay? So the only thing that holds this card back is the lack of experience. But we already know why there's a lack of experience right now. Because we're being urged, we are being pushed to think and to be in different spaces and different places right now, okay? Now, for the unseen, let's see. 5 of Wands and the Devil. All right. The Devil in reverse, actually. And so one thing that's very nice and refreshing is that the 5 of Wands is in reverse. So is the Devil card. We'll get there when we get there. But the 5 of Wands, it's in reverse. This is telling you to get out of this fight or flight energy, all right? There is no need to be in fight and flight. There's no need to be in competition. There is no need to think that something's always around the corner, all right? That you always need to be on your toes. Spirit is reminding you that, again, the endeavor, the adventure that you are on right now is going to be a light and airy one of new experiences, new promises, and new fulfillment of stability, okay? So then here, what I see here is letting go of all karmic ties. That's what I see. So what I was drawn in on the Devil card was this right here, this bondage, this ring, this bondage. Let go of karmic ties, all right? Anything that's not urging you to be better than what you are now, all right? There's a difference of people, places, and things that are trying to drain you, that are trying to use you, in this energy, trying to use your gifts. No, we're getting out of that and we're breaking those karmic bonds. You are breaking those karmic bonds. That's where you need to pay attention to, okay? All right. And last but not least, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, May you find your path to your best self